So just before the worldwide quarantine, me and my friend Matt organized a trip to the islands of Thailand. And the idea was simple. We were going to bring together like-minded individuals for this week-long holiday in one of the most beautiful parts of the globe. I made my announcement on the YouTube channel here, and guys from all around the world put up their hands and said, yes, I want to be part of this. And admittedly, it was a bit of an experiment. Neither Matt or I had ever done anything like this before, but it was a huge success. It was an amazing time. We rented this luxury villa and just had so much fun. We hiked through forests, we swam at the beaches, we explored the night markets and the local culture, we drove our scooters around the island, and we ate some of the most delicious food in the world. It was awesome. Now, most importantly, we talked. Like every morning, we would set aside a few hours for meaningful discussions, and we would share ideas and talk about our experiences, and these conversations would often continue into dinner. Now, we worked hard to try and make sure that this didn't turn into some cringeworthy self-help retreat or anything like that. This was just a bunch of guys having a holiday, making some new friends, and talking about some interesting stuff. And I think for a lot of the guys, it can be difficult to find people in their regular lives to talk about this kind of stuff, the sort of things that I talk about on my channel. So it was awesome to just spend a week with some other guys who are interested in the same sort of stuff. The whole experience was so much fun that we wanted to do it again, but unfortunately, the quarantine hit and we had to put all those plans on hold. But now, with the promise of a vaccine on the horizon, we're getting ready to do it again. Exact dates have yet to be confirmed, but if you're interested in coming on a holiday with me, Matt, and a bunch of like-minded guys, please register your interest by clicking the link in the description box below, because when the world opens up to travel again, we want to be ready to hit the ground running. If that sounds good to you, fantastic. I'll see you in Thailand.
This is one of the best trips, if not the best trip I've ever had. I'm 21 years old, and this is my first time leaving the country, and I can honestly say that all of this has felt like a bit of a rite of passage, just being here with so many guys that share the same level of curiosity that I have, the same level of commitment to self-improvement that I have. It's quite a remarkable experience. I cannot tell you just how good all of this has been. It really takes you into another universe. The conversations are enlightening.
I know there are a lot of people out there, maybe who've seen a lot of Alexander's content, and they think of themselves as a bit of a lone wolf. I know I do, but that doesn't mean that you can't take something away from this. There are so many people here I met with incredible differences of perspective. The profundity of conversation is unfathomable, unprecedented really, and something that I'll never be able to get back home. Would I recommend this trip to anybody who is thinking about taking that next step? Absolutely. Found it worth every single cent I paid, and Alexander is wonderful, but he is only a single piece of this, and the guys back there, I don't think you can see through the window, they made the trip just as memorable.
This trip has been really incredible. I would highly recommend it for anyone looking to meet like-minded people and also push themselves outside of their comfort zone, taking a bit of risk, looking for a bit of adventure. Being with the guys, all the discussions that we've been having have been amazing, really insightful.
I just want to say, man, it's been an amazing run. Met a bunch of incredible boys, we all clicked, we all got along. We did everything, rode around scooters, talked, had discussions, played ping pong, you name it, man. The views here, incredible. It's just definitely one of those life-changing experiences, for sure.
Good people, man. I think it's a great trip. I think if you have an open mind and you go with it with a good mindset, it'll improve your life. I won't forget the guys I met up with here. They're all great people, and I look forward to meeting them again in the future as friends.
It was a great experience. We meeting new people and from all around the world. Matt and Alexander planned it really well, so we had long discussions in the mornings, and like 3 times in the evening, but we always like went out to dinner and had a really great time.
We vibed really well together. We had some great discussions, got deep into shit. It's just the right mix of relaxation and fun and personal development. I haven't done anything like this before, but I sincerely hope that it won't be the last time that I will do something like this in my life. This will be a point in my life that I'll always look back, with a smile on my face. It's been a motherfucking week, man.
Really good. Really enjoyed it. Very good, stimulating conversation, making some good connections, and enjoying good weather and good food and all that. So if that's what you're after, I highly recommend it. Yeah.
The Thailand trip, man, it's been one of the most uniquely incredible experiences in my life, to be honest. I was ridiculously excited to come out here and, get to hang out with a bunch of guys who I felt like not only were going to truly understand me, but were also going to be just great guys to spend a holiday with. The quality of guys who come out to this trip. I mean, I found that almost every question I had going into this trip and insecurity I had about just where I was at in life was cleared up by this. Just the power of having a group of guys who are just so ambitious and intelligent and just genuine people. It really has created this magical energy that I've never been able to find anywhere else in my life, and I'm never gonna forget this. And it's just built me such a solid foundation to go out into the world and do what I want to do and take those next steps to get to where I want to go.
Had a great time. I really enjoyed the semi-structure of the trip, where there was planned events and planned discussions for maybe, 30 or 40% of the time, and then the rest of the time was kind of open to do what we like and to explore the island and explore the area. That was something I really liked. Alexander and Matt, they did a great job organizing it. They picked a great spot. I think everybody might have had some apprehension before coming to the trip, but I think after meeting up with everybody and having discussions and stuff, really started getting along with everybody and enjoyed talking to everybody. It was very interesting to see how deep talks could get with people that I had just met. So that was something that I was pleasantly surprised about.
There's trees and you can scooter around, and Alexander Grace is there, and he lets you touch his hands and stuff. Really great intimate experience, intimate encounter with Alexander Grace, and it's pretty good.